January 4th, 2026, just weeks before the Australian Open, Novak Djokovic drops a bombshell that sends shockwaves through the tennis world. The 24-time Grand Slam champion, the man who co-founded the Professional Tennis Players Association back in 2020, has officially stepped away completely from the very organization he helped create. Why now? What does this mean for player power in tennis? And what's next for the GOAT as he chases history down under? Let's break it all down. Background on the PTPA. The PTPA, the Professional Tennis Players Association, was founded in 2020 when Novak Djokovic teamed up with Canadian player Vasek Pospisil. Their mission was bold: to give professional tennis players an independent voice, separate from the ATP, WTA, ITF, and the Grand Slams. Djokovic wasn't new to tennis politics. He had already served as ATP Player Council President from 2016 to 2020. But he believed the system still lacked transparency, fairness, and meaningful player representation for both men and women. Fast forward to March 2025. The PTPA makes its most aggressive move yet, filing a sweeping antitrust lawsuit against the ATP, WTA, ITF, and the Grand Slams. The lawsuit accuses tennis's governing bodies of anti-competitive practices and failing to protect player welfare. But here's the key detail: Djokovic himself is not listed as a plaintiff. And even then, he publicly acknowledged that he didn't agree with every aspect of the legal action. Quietly, tensions were already forming. The announcement and reasons. Then, on January 4th, Djokovic makes it official. He writes, quote, "After careful consideration, I have decided to step away completely from the Professional Tennis Players Association. This decision comes after ongoing concerns regarding transparency, governance, and the way my voice and image have been represented. I am proud of the vision that Vasek and I shared when founding the PTPA, giving players a stronger, independent voice. But it has become clear that my values and approach are no longer aligned with the current direction of the organization." He ends by saying he will now focus on his tennis, his family, and contributing to the sport in ways that reflect his principles and integrity. For Djokovic, this chapter is closed. And here's the part most people missed. Djokovic didn't just step back quietly. He clearly signaled a philosophical divide. The PTPA responded later with a statement referencing a coordinated defamation and witness intimidation campaign connected to their lawsuit. However, they did not directly address Djokovic's specific concerns about governance, transparency, or representation. This moment matters. Djokovic isn't just another name. He was the driving force behind the PTPA's creation, and his exit could significantly weaken the organization at a time when its legal fight is entering a critical phase. Implications and what's next. So what does this mean going forward? For the PTPA, it's undeniably a setback, losing its most famous co-founder while major legal battles continue. For Djokovic, though, the message is clear. At 38 years old, he's choosing focus over friction, tennis over politics, family over controversy. His 2026 season begins at the Adelaide International on January 12th, before heading to Melbourne for the Australian Open. There, Djokovic will chase an 11th Australian Open title and an unprecedented 25th Grand Slam overall. If there's one player in tennis history who has mastered the art of resetting, refocusing, and delivering under pressure, it's Novak Djokovic. Fan reactions have poured in from across the tennis world. Some are stunned by the timing. Others believe it's the smartest move Djokovic could make at this stage of his career, stepping away from off-court battles and letting his racket do the talking. One thing is undeniable. Novak Djokovic remains locked in. And when he's focused, history tends to follow. So what do you think? Was this a smart refocus? Or a surprise move that changes the balance of power in tennis? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. For more Australian Open previews, player deep dives, and the biggest stories in tennis, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The Aussie summer is just getting started. Thanks for watching.